Alrighty, welcome to a trade recap. So I have to be like kind of quiet because I'm not home. I'm out public at a cafe. But I wanted to go over today's price action, Monday, March 9th, 2026. I know a lot of people lost today, and I'll kind of explain my thought process of what I saw to take a 108-point win. It was like 106 actually. It was more like right here. That was my entry for a 1 to 3 RR. So this was my exact trade right here. All right. So I'm going to clear the charts. I'm going to explain to you my thought process of today's AM session. So coming in here at 9:30 open. So we'll go to 9:30 open. All right. So here's 9:30 open. So what I'm saying here is I'm seeing that we've met this draw on liquidity right here. Okay. So we've taken out buy side liquidity and we compare that with an S&T because ES never took out the high right there. All right. So I see that we have that manipulation and we have that SMT. Now, also something that's really interesting that we have is a new week opening gap that we filled at that form of manipulation. So we came up to fill this volume balance, this new week opening gap, also paired with the SMT, as you can see. All right. And my bias today was bearish coming in just because if you look at the opening times, look at where midnight is, look at where 8:30 is, and look at where 9:30 is, and look at where price action is. It's above all of those times. All right. So typically when we're above all those times, we're in a premium. So you want to be looking for shorts. Now, obviously you can't pattern trade that. You can't always be looking for shorts, but you have to just react. We were getting all the signatures for lower prices today. So knowing that we're above all these opening times, we have this manipulation, we have this S&T, we have this volume imbalance, new week opening tap. Now, all I'm looking for right now is a disrespect of this 1 minute fair value gap right here. So I'm watching this 1 minute fair value gap. Okay. So next candle opens up, doesn't really do much, kind of rebalance inside of this order block. Next candle opens up right here. Now, as you can see, we didn't close below this 1 minute fair value gap. We actually respected it at consequent encroachment, which is the midpoint. So either way, we're going to do one of two things. We're going to displace out of it, or we're going to disrespect it. Now, knowing my bias for today, knowing what I was looking for, I was simply waiting for a disrespect of this BISI right here. So we kind of hover around inside of this fair value gap a little bit, respect to CE once again. Next candle opens up right here, taps CE again. No true displacement, no signs that we want to go higher. We also don't have any bullish S&T. We don't have any forms of manipulation to even go higher. We have to figure out a way to respect this manipulation here. Also, if you zoom out on the 5 minute, it's a 5 minute turtle sweep as well. So knowing that we have S&T, knowing that we have manipulation and we're starting to get some displacement to the downside, we have to respect this. So we have to grab some form of liquidity down here in order to move higher. So next candle opens up and displaces lower. Now, there's something I'm not going to teach in this free trade recap because it's something I teach in my premium Discord. But I entered right around the midpoint of this candle displacing, and then I held down to the thing that I don't teach in my Discord. Now, yes, I did hold down to these internal lows, but there was something else that I saw that was very interesting. So I took that trade right there, and then this ended up playing out beautifully for 100. I got 106 points, so my entry was probably like right, something like, so whatever, something like around there. So that was my trade for today. Super simple. Key things that I would write down is opening times, where are we coming from, where are we going, and what higher time frame PD array did we tap into. We had all those beautiful signatures today to indicate shorts. Now, I know also a lot of people took longs and lost right here. So you can see that we have turtle soup at this low down here. And we have a displacement. Now, there's one problem. We have no true PD array disrespect. So what's the protocol that I teach in my Discord? I'm not going to really say it here because I don't want to give out too much free information. But these longs were valid also because we tapped into something that I can't explain here as well. But that was my trade for today. It was super simple, super easy to read. And I called this out live. As you can, I don't think I can open up my Discord so you guys can see it because I'm on screen sharing Safari. So I did call this live because I do live trade every morning now. So this trade was absolutely beautiful. Absolutely smacked this trade. Super simple. And that was pretty much it for today's trade. If you guys got chopped up or you had a long bias and you somehow pattern traded along here, this video should be pretty helpful on why You have to react to what we're doing instead of trying to predict. Now, that's pretty much the whole foundation of pattern trading. You're not looking at a pattern such as this buy-side imbalance. You're reacting to what price is telling you, and you're reacting to the PDRAs that price has tapped into on the higher time frame and also on the lower time frame. Whenever we take out a significant draw on liquidity, you want to react and you want to pretty much ask yourself, okay, so we've taken out this draw on liquidity. We also have an SMT, which is a very strong form of reversal signature, very, very strong reversal signature. We have to respect it somehow. So if we're displaced lower, then you can anticipate these internal lows to get met as pretty much just like a no-brainer target. I was very confident in these lows getting met. If anything, this little internal low, I remember when I entered here, we actually had a bullish SMT at this internal low. And in my live trade, I was like, don't even worry about it. This is going to get ran through, because you have to realize where we are coming from. This little SMT right here was not going to move price all the way up, considering we've taken out this significant draw on liquidity. Now, these lows here, that's a different story. This is a better draw on liquidity. And this was also within an hourly fair value gap as well. So if we zoom out, we had all these stacked internal lows here. That's on the lower time frame within this hourly busy. So I knew that we had to come down in order to move up. So that was pretty much how I read price action today. Now, I know a lot of people also lost last week, Friday. I'm going to also do a trade recap on that because I won that day and I saw that it was pretty simple. A lot of people actually lost. So a lot of like TikTok traders and stuff like that took L's. So I'll probably review that price action as well. But that's pretty much it for this recap. I hope you guys found this insightful, and I will start posting more of these. Peace out.